If you're a man over 50, there's a good chance you've noticed a change. Your energy isn't quite what it used to be. Mental clarity feels a little dulled, and your performance, both physically and sexually, may not match the vitality you once had. For most men, this slow decline is simply chalked up to aging. But what if that isn't the whole story? What if the true issue isn't age, but efficiency? As a medical doctor with specialized experience in men's health and endocrinology, I've spent years studying the subtle hormonal shifts that occur in the male body as it matures. And one thing is clear, many men are unknowingly undermining their own testosterone levels every single day, even while trying to do all the right things. You see, for decades, the go-to answer for declining vitality has been pills. Supplements marketed to boost testosterone, energy, and sexual performance. But there's a critical detail that's often missed. Absorption. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you where most well-intentioned protocols fall short and how this small but vital gap may be draining your energy, your motivation, and even your masculinity. And the most surprising part, the solution isn't expensive, risky, or complicated. It lies in something far more fundamental: the way nutrients are delivered into your system. Before I create the next series of videos, I want to hear directly from you. Tell me what you need help with. Are you facing challenges with your erections, struggling to maintain them, or noticing a drop in your sex drive or testosterone? Or maybe you have concerns about size or overall performance. Whatever it is, this channel exists to support your health, your confidence, and your progress. Your input truly matters. Comment your age, your weight, your country, where are you watching from, and the specific topic you want me to cover. Your voice will shape the upcoming content because your well-being is and will always be my priority. So, let's dive into the real science. After age 50, it's true that testosterone production tends to decline, but here's the nuance. It's not often the rate of production that's the biggest problem. It's the body's declining ability to process, absorb, and utilize the raw materials required for optimal hormone function. When you swallow a supplement, it doesn't go straight to your bloodstream. Instead, it's subjected to digestive acids, enzymes, bile, and liver filtration, all of which can degrade or block active ingredients. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Pharmacology has shown that depending on the compound, oral supplements can lose up to 80% of their potency before they ever reach your cells. So, imagine this. You feeding your body high-quality nutrients, but thanks to poor absorption, your cells are still starving. It's no wonder so many men feel disappointed after months or even years of supplement use without seeing real results. That's where sublingual delivery changes everything. By allowing nutrients to be absorbed directly through the mucosal tissues under the tongue, you bypass the digestive system entirely. This allows for faster absorption, higher bioavailability, and ultimately more efficient support for testosterone and overall male vitality. Now, let's get into the core components of this strategy. There are 3 crucial categories of nutrients that must work together to restore and maintain optimal testosterone function well into your 50s, 60s, and beyond. Category 1, the hormone precursor. The foundation of this entire process is vitamin D3. Though labeled a vitamin, D3 functions more like a hormone in the body. It plays a direct role in the synthesis and regulation of testosterone. Numerous peer-reviewed studies, including ones published in the Hormone and Metabolic Research Journal, have linked adequate vitamin D3 levels with higher free testosterone levels in aging men. But here's the problem. Vitamin D is fat-soluble. As men age, both fat digestion and micronutrient transport tend to slow. Meaning, even if you're supplementing, it may not be getting where it needs to go. That's why symptoms like crash-level fatigue in the afternoon, low drive, or seasonal mood changes often trace back to improper absorption, not necessarily a true deficiency. Using sublingual D3 helps bypass this entire digestive bottleneck, allowing for faster uptake and more reliable results. It's not about taking more, it's about making more of what you take. Category 2, the testosterone synthesis team. Think of this group as the spark plugs in your hormonal engine. Key players: zinc, magnesium, boron, and selenium. Zinc is critical for luteinizing hormone production, which directly stimulates testosterone synthesis in the testes. Magnesium facilitates the conversion of total testosterone into its active form, free testosterone, which is what your body actually uses. Without enough magnesium, you might have testosterone in your blood, but its impact is muted. Boron influences the metabolism of steroid hormones, subtly increasing usable testosterone while lowering excess estrogen. Selenium supports thyroid health, which acts behind the scenes to influence energy, metabolism, and endocrine balance that are crucial to testosterone function. But here's the kicker. When you take all of these in a capsule together, they often compete for binding sites in your intestine, one mineral blocking the absorption of another. Delivered sublingually, however, they are absorbed more cleanly and efficiently. No fighting, no interference. If you found that resistance training is wearing you down more than building you up, if your strength is plateauing, recovery is lagging, or motivation feels flat, these synthesis issues could be quietly sabotaging your progress. Category 3, the stress and estrogen balances. This is the most overlooked yet arguably the most impactful category. Here's why. Even if your body produces adequate testosterone, internal stress chemistry can effectively shut down your ability to use it. Your primary stress hormone cortisol has an inverse relationship with testosterone. When cortisol rises, testosterone drops. And chronic stress, especially low-grade unrecognized stress that builds over time, can silently block your hormone function. This is where adaptogens and modulators come in. Ashwagandha, for example, has been clinically shown to reduce cortisol levels in adult men while improving testosterone and DHEAS levels. A randomized trial in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition confirmed these effects across a wide age range. Dindendylmethane is a powerful phytonutrient that helps regulate estrogen metabolism. In aging men, excess estrogen can crowd out testosterone at receptor sites, even when your lab results show normal T levels. Finally, vitamin B6 doesn't just support energy. It plays a regulatory role in neurotransmitter function and hormone signaling. Without it, the entire system becomes disorganized at the cellular level. A quick but important insight here: sleep-induced stress is often overlooked. If you're waking up between 2 and 3 a.m. wired but exhausted, that's likely a nocturnal cortisol spike interfering with testosterone recovery during deep sleep cycles. When taken at night in a sublingual format, stress-regulating compounds can have a potent effect on hormonal recovery and sleep architecture, delivering results that just aren't possible with dust-filled capsules. Now, I understand that was a lot of information. So, let me bring it all together with a clear, simplified recommendation. Your first step is to look for a scientifically supported, multi-nutrient formula that is specifically engineered for sublingual delivery. Don't just focus on what's inside. Focus on how it gets into you. The formulation should prioritize bioavailability using carrier agents or emulsifiers only if necessary for absorption. And yes, it really can be this simple. Biological complexity is often a symptom of dysfunction, not sophistication. When your body begins receiving nutrients in a way it can actually use, many of the symptoms of aging begin to fade. You were never meant to accept low energy, poor libido, or mental fog as a normal part of getting older. If you're watching this and wondering when your body stopped responding the way it used to, this is the reason. You've likely been doing the right thing in the wrong way. Biology is not destiny. It is highly responsive to the quality of information you feed it. We've just given you that information. Now, the next step is about implementation, choosing better absorption. If this conversation resonated with you, consider it a wake-up call, not from me, but to yourself. You're not broken. You're likely just undernourished at the cellular level. If you're ready to discard outdated methods and move towards smarter science-backed solutions, market for yourself. You're upgrading. Not just supplements, but strategy. Thank you for being here. If you found value in this breakdown, make sure to stay connected. I release regular evidence-based updates that help you unlock health mastery at any age. And please share this with a friend who's doing everything right, but still not feeling like himself. I'm Dr. Olivia Harris, and remember, it's not just what you take, it's what your body can use. Thank you for watching. I hope you like it. If you do, let me know by liking this video. And I'll see you soon in my next